Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. If you're new, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup enthusiast who loves playing around with makeup and just wants to inspire you to do the same. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this Euphoria-inspired makeup look. So if you guys want to see how I did this, then please keep on watching. So my camera battery just died, but I can't remember if I actually mentioned this, but this is supposed to be a Valentine's Day look. So doing something a little bit different this year. But I figured maybe something that's not like a super obvious Valentine's Day look, but still has all of the elements. And I figured since Euphoria, I think season 2 just came out, or is airing now, I think. Figured I might as well do something topical and connect it to Valentine's Day. So here you go. So, Valentine's Day is coming up. By the time I upload this, it'll probably be on or just before Valentine's Day. That's what I'm aiming for. I wore a pink sweater today, thinking like, oh, I can make it go with like a Valentine's Day makeup look. And then I decided to go in a completely different direction. So I'm gonna do my makeup first and then I'll figure out like accessories. I really want to go over the top with this look. Full disclaimer, I've never seen Euphoria, so I don't even know why I'm doing this look. I really do want to watch the show. I just feel like I have to be kind of in the right mindset and like frame of mind to sit down and watch it because it's a lot. And I just haven't been in the mood for something that intense. So, and I've got other shows that I'm watching that I kind of want to finish first before I start a new show. Anyways, but I've been loving the looks that I've been seeing on Instagram inspired by the show. So maybe this will just inspire me to actually sit down and watch it. I really like these types of looks with a fluffy brow. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to brush my brow hairs up. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of glue just to spike them. You know what? Let's just zoom in. I don't know why I'm so far away. I'm gonna add a bit of oil to my face as well. You know what? I'm gonna start off by adding like 2 drops of the Josie Maran Argan Oil. Oh, it's gonna make my sunscreen pill. Oh, now I'm regretting that. Okay, hopefully I can just sort of slide that off. I want a very glowy complexion. All right, let's use a bit of glue. I'm just using a spoolie just to disperse the product, make it a little spiky. I don't want it too crazy spiky. I kind of want more of the laminated effect. So it'll kind of go up on a slant. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm just doing kind of one or two thin layers of product. I'm not trying to cancel out my brows, but I do want them to stay in place and not really move around too much. You can also do this with soap or styling wax. I don't have a white bar of soap. My bar of soap in the bathroom is green. It's I think it's Irish Spring. And I don't want green chunks in my brows. That's not really the look we're going for today. So glue is what I'm going to stick with. And I will just jump into foundation. I'm going to prime my skin first. I'm going to use the Vasanti Babyface Primer. I want... Why is this... Hold on. My brows just like aren't staying the way that I want them to. I just want them to look more or less even. Anyways, what I was saying was I'm going to use a thin layer of the Nourish Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm going to mix in some of the Danessa Myricks Prism Effects Hydrating Lotion because I want this look to be very skin-like. I feel like I often overdo it with this foundation, so I really want to tone it down. So that's about, you can't even see. I'm just going to mix those two together and then just paint it on. Yeah, I want this to be very dewy, very skin-like, but also kind of editorial. before that fully dries down and gets like crusty, because I feel like that happens a lot with this foundation, I'm gonna use some of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And I'll just give that a sec to set into the skin. Just use a little bit of the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. Just do a little bit under my eyes, a little bit out here. And I'm just gonna pat it in with my finger actually. And then it's already sort of starting to crease a little bit. Let's just quickly use the RCMA No Color Powder just to set that concealer. Even though I'm probably gonna do something under my eyes anyways. Let's start with contour, shall we? So let's just give this a go. I don't know if this is the right kind of brush, but this is what I usually use to blend out contour. I might have to use a sponge or something. This is blending out nicely. Yeah, this blends out really, really nice. I'm really, really excited. I've wanted to try specifically this shade of blush since it launched. I heard really, really good things about it. A lot of influencers were raving about this shade in particular. And then of course it was sold out for a while. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to spend like $26 on a blush. I've already got blushes that I like, but then I've just heard such amazing things about the formula of these blushes. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna test this out. And I heard this is very, very pigmented, so I'm just gonna do 2 drops on each side and see how that goes. And I definitely overdid it. Oh yeah, this is, oh, what did I do? Where is the sponge? And let's just wet my sponge real quick with some Fix Plus and try and tone this down. Yeah, even for me, this is a bit too much blush. I'm gonna use whatever is left on my foundation brush. And that is really pretty. Now I've just really toned it down. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger, like literally a tiny drop, and do like 1, 2. Just because my lights are kind of washing out the effect. And this is supposed to give you a dewy glow, so I don't want to lose that. But I realized as I was doing my face that I actually haven't used any brow products. I just used some glue to set down my eyebrow hairs. So I'm just going to take some brow gel and I'm just going to try and set that and just kind of add a little bit of pigment. We're going a little more natural-ish today. So my blush turned out to be a lot brighter and warmer than I expected. So I'll have to make my eye look also a bit warmer, which is fine. I was going to use the Summertime palette from Janelica. I think we can make this work. All right, so I'll just show you on screen. This is my reference photo. The look itself isn't too crazy. Really, it's like the same way that you go about doing, like cutting your crease. And then the border is going to be, the reference one uses rhinestones. I'm going to use pearls. So I want to be very precise. So I'm going to lay down my primer. I'm going to use the NYX Glitter Primer. And I'm just going to lay this across the whole lid. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of boring to do an all matte look. So of all the colors here, kind of feeling either this one or this one up here. Like really plain and boring. I think I'm actually gonna mix those 2 shades because they're kind of similar. One is a true matte, one is kind of more of a satin. So let's just stamp that on. That one is very bright versus the other one, which is probably also bright. Yeah, they're kind of similar colors. So I'm just gonna mix the 2. And the satin gives it a little bit more dimension, so it's not completely boring. Just gonna go slightly above my crease because I think that'll make it easier to stick the pearls. And let's do a nice big wing because I'm probably not gonna do eyeliner or very much of it anyways. Okay, I think that looks really nice. And yeah, that's basically the eye look. And now I'll just do the same on the other eye. I'm pretty much putting primer on my lid bringing it right up until kind of like my eye socket ends, like where my eye, what do I want to say, like bringing it like right up to where I can feel my eyeball is, if that makes sense. Just sort of making a semicircle motion around that and bringing it slightly above my eyeball, but concentrating most of it on my actual lid. And I'm just patting it on just for maximum impact. I want full color payoff. And then my eyes are actually two different shapes. My left eye droops down and then my right eye kind of goes up. It's very challenging to do wing liner, let me tell you. Okay, just because I'm filming some other things, I'm actually going to do this a little bit out of order. Normally I'd finish up my eye, then do eyeliner and mascara and lashes. But because I'm actually filming a bunch of videos today, I'm going to do eyeliner just along my lash line and mascara. Then I'll add all the other stuff after. I like to curl my lashes before I put on eyeliner, because if I do it after and my eyeliner isn't completely dry, then it gets all over my lash curler. Sometimes it smudges too, and it's not good. I'm gonna use my one size eyeliner. This is like starting to dry up, but really I just want a little bit of color right along my lash line so my lashes blend in. Don't think I'm gonna do anything too crazy with eyeliner because I've got the pearls that I'm gonna add. Okay, yeah, that's about it. I'm not doing a wing, I'm just going right to the edge of my lash line. This is like almost dried up, so I feel like you can barely see it, but that's okay. I just want a little bit of pigment. Accidentally did that a little too high, but it should be fine because my lashes should be able to cover it. Just tap whatever's left on my brush over the parts that went a little bit higher than I would have liked. Okay, I'm trying not to get like too in my head about the fact that I'm not putting on winged liner, and like these wings are going to be kind of like my wing liner, plus the pearls are going to also accent and basically act like wing liner. So yeah, because I like my eyes framed in a certain way, and when it's not like that, the shape of my eye doesn't look the way that I like it to and that I'm used to. Anyways, I'm just going to use some of this Rimmel Shake It Fresh Clump Free Volume Mascara. Just give it a little shake. So I'm going to take this Janelica lip cream. It's in the number 15. So I'm just going to put this on the center of my lips. And I'm going to tap it out. I'm going to try and do a bit of a blotted lip. I don't want full pigment. It's very bright. I wasn't really planning to match my lips with my eye look. I really want to tone this down. And actually, once you blot this in, it actually mostly dries down, which I like. To tone this down a little bit, I'm wondering if I should add some of the Fenty gloss over top. I don't have too many glosses, so let's try this and see. I always forget that blotting with a Kleenex leaves you with little like Kleenex fibers. I want to try and basically right at the border where my eyeshadow stops, I'm gonna try and put these little pearls that I got, I think, at Michael's. They're sticky, but I might just put some lash glue down just to really reinforce them. And then for my reference photo, there are also, she's got rhinestones, but same idea, like all around. I've got these bigger ones, but I think they might be too big. I've also got this glitter gel, which I'm debating whether I should put that on my lid or if I should do kind of the same effect like glitter, kind of do some editorial thing across and it'll double as my highlight. Let's see how it looks once I put these guys on. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of lash glue on these just to make them stick, because in the past, when I've applied things like this on top of makeup, sometimes the makeup interferes with the adhesive and then it's just hard to stick. Okay, that's one down, 5,000 more to go. Wow, this must be so annoying for them to do, like, every time they shoot this type of intricate makeup. I'm sure they've got teams of, makeup artists doing this kind of stuff. I'm kind of trying to get the spacing as even as I can. It looks really cool. Like, I definitely understand why these types of looks have taken off. They're just so time consuming to do. Like, if you have a day job, doing these types of makeup looks is just like, kudos to you. I have a full-time job and I rarely have the energy to do looks like this, even though I'd love to and I'd love to get better at them. But it's just so exhausting after a long day of work. Even if you're working from home, it's just tiring. I love this look. I think it's so cool. Okay, let's do the same on the other eye. I don't think I'm going to show that because I feel like this video is just going to be too long. Yeah, so let me just finish off the eyes and then I'll see how I can dress this up a little bit more. So lashes are on. And I probably should have done glitter gel first. So I was planning to put some on my lids, but you know what? I think I might just leave them plain. And maybe I'll just drag some of this glitter gel kind of across like highlighter. So I'm gonna dip into this this top shade, Aura, from Cleona. Just do some inner corner highlighting. Just brush that along the brow bone as well. We're going over the top, so why not just go all out? Just not loving the lips. Okay, let's do that. I'm just gonna put a clear, like a very pale pink gloss over top. I'm just gonna add a little bit of white eyeliner in my waterline. I hate putting eyeliner in my waterline because it always gets my eyes and it is very uncomfortable right now. But I just feel like it really opens my eyes. Just to finish up the look, I'm gonna dip back into my Summertime Janelica palette and I'm just gonna take a little bit of this shade and a smaller brush, stamp a little bit of that under my lower lash line just to connect everything. I'm gonna choose a wig and then I'll show you guys the final look. All right, so this is the final look. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? I'm having a really hard time with the eyes and really just like the whole look in general. I feel like nothing really stands out and everything is like receding to the background. Like nothing just has that prominence that I want. Even though like the eyes are so dramatic, the face is so dramatic, I've got glitter all over, the lips are dramatic as well. Like I don't know why nothing is really standing out. Side note, this is probably unrelated, but I feel like every time I wear this wig, I'm just never happy with the looks that I come up with, which is really weird because I feel like I have other wigs in this style and they look fine. So I don't know why specifically this wig just doesn't like give me the effect that I'm going for. I don't know. I don't know if like maybe my ring light is too bright and it's just washing me out. I'm not loving this look. I'm really upset because I was looking forward to doing this. I love the eyes on their own. I just feel like the look as a whole doesn't really go together as well as I would have liked, which is a shame. And I don't know if it's just the lip color that I chose is just competing with my eyes, but like even just like my eyes look too small. I don't love how my eyebrows have just kind of gone back to like they're not sticking up. They're not doing anything. This look definitely isn't one of my favorites that I've done, unfortunately. I don't know, something about it just doesn't work overall. But I'm really happy with the eyes, so at least there's that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you like the type of looks that I do here on my channel, usually they're, you know, very bold and out there like this one. I'm sure you'll enjoy the content that I post on my other social media. It's a lot of looks from the videos that I shoot here. So if you like the stuff that I post here, you'll probably like that stuff as well. And I always leave links in the description box below so you can check those out if you're interested. And if you enjoy the content that I post here on my channel and you want to see more, I'd love it if you could subscribe and turn on notifications, and that way you'll get updated every time I post a new video. Let me know if you have requests for certain like makeup looks from TV shows or movies that you'd like me to try out as well. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time.